Hi, we're on chapter 15 now, section 15.1, and we just do a small portion of this section, and it's going to be about taxes and insurance that are part of your mortgage payment. And so if you just take a moment to read this page, we talk about hazard insurance, just, homeowners insurance, and also you have to pay property taxes. So in order to make sure that people take care of their property taxes and their homeowners insurance or hazard insurance, it's often set up as part of your payment, and your mortgage company takes care of that to just make sure that it is paid, because obviously if you don't pay your property taxes, then they can put liens on your property and even possibly take it away from you. And then if you don't have insurance, of course, and something happens to your house, then how is that going to affect your lender? Okay, so they set up this account to take care of that, and that's what this lesson's about. So you might want to pause and read through this page. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but we will be talking about the escrow account. That's usually, I just call it the escrow account. Different lenders may call it something different. Okay. When a lender requires the homeowner to have an escrow account, then the payment is made up of 4 amounts. And we have been talking about principal and interest all along, because you've had to calculate principal and interest and various things. And as you fill out your charts with your TVM keys, you've also talked about the principal and interest. So principal is the amount you borrowed. Of course, interest is the amount of interest you pay on the principal. Taxes will be your property taxes, and insurance will be your homeowner's insurance that covers your home in case something catastrophic happens, or even some small things sometimes. Okay, so we've already know that the mortgage payment is made up of the principal and interest, the PI portion of the mortgage payment, right? Because the PITI is what we're going to be talking about. And then the TI comes from the taxes and the insurance. So if your lender requires you to have your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance paid as part of your monthly payment, that's going to be the TI part of this payment. So each month the borrower will pay 1/12 of the annual property tax fee and the homeowner's insurance premium. And so basically we just split this up into 12 payments and then add it on to your mortgage payment. So the taxes and insurance become part of your mortgage payment, as far as you're concerned, because you just pay a lump sum to your lender. They put this money in an account, usually called an escrow account, and then when it's time to pay your insurance and your property taxes, the money's there and your lender pays for both out of the money you've been paying them. You're still paying for it, but it's split into a monthly amount. Okay, so we're going to set up the TVM keys on your calculator. You're going to calculate the payment for this. It says calculate the payment for a $110,000 loan for 30 years at 5.75%. Now, this is a mortgage payment, and so we're paying monthly. When we fill out our chart, we just automatically know that's what we're going to be paying, is the monthly payment, and divide your interest rate by 12. Be careful on this. Make sure your calculator is set on 2 decimal places, and hopefully you've recently cleared it out or cleared your TVM keys, reset or TVM keys. And then this is all the different numbers we need to put on our calculator. Remember, present value is positive because that is the amount of your loan. So you took that money and spent it. And then we're going to compute the payment. And this time our payment, remember you can pause to check yourself on this, is going to be $641.93. Okay, So I'm going to circle that amount because that is the PI portion of your mortgage payment. Then we're going to use that on the next slide here. So we already know this much. We know that PI, right, the principal and interest portion of our payment is $641.93. Okay, so we've got some information here. It says the property taxes for the home are currently $955 per year, and the homeowner's insurance premium is $575. Now that's yearly, right? So we're going to calculate the monthly amount, and we just simply take the $955 plus the $575 and get a total, right? And so that is $1,530. And then we're going to divide that number by 12. And so you do round to dollars and cents if necessary. This one, excuse me, this one comes out to $127.50. And remember, this is the TI portion of your payment, right? This part is TI. And then one more step, we have to add these together. So we're going to add the $641.93 to the $127.50. And this is going to be the monthly amount paid to the mortgage company. And that is the PITI, right? This number right here. So that is a monthly amount. You don't ever pay all of your insurance and your taxes in one payment. You always divide by 12. So just make sure that that's what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to go on to another example. So we've got a new mortgage here, and this time our mortgage is a 30-year, $185,000, 7.5% APR, which is our annual percentage rate. Property taxes are $1,450 per year, and homeowners insurance is $725 per year. So we basically just put everything in the chart and calculate our payment. Oh, good grief. I'm trying to write here. So 30 times 12, because it is a 30-year loan, 7.5% on our interest rate, and of course divided by 12. The loan amount is $185,000. Present or future value, sorry. Future value is going to be 0 because we're paying off a loan, right? And then we're going to compute the payment. Now this was a little bit more expensive mortgage and the interest was higher. So you'll kind of understand why this payment is $1,293.55. So that's the part we computed with our calculator. And then we're going to take the taxes and insurance and add those together. So that's a total of $21.75. And then divide by 12 to get our monthly amount. So we'll pay $181.25 per month, right? We're not going to pay that all at once. And then to find out our total for PITI, we will take $1,293.55, add it to the $181.25 for a total of $1,474.80. Now, these numbers should be reasonable. it's not reasonable to pay more than your mortgage payment per month for your taxes and insurance. Make sure that your numbers make sense when you finish this problem so that you haven't done something incorrectly. So PITI is this amount. Often students put the whole amount on the monthly payment, so that's what I'm talking about. Let's see, we have 2 more examples. I'm not sure I can fit that in time. So I think I'll stop now and finish these last 2 examples on a second video, and it will be a bit shorter, I think. All right.